Okay, as we all know, Christmas is about a month away, and as much as I like the color and magic of the holiday, we all know that I wouldn't be talking about it on here if there wasn't something that would make me feel like a Grinch every once in a while. The first thing is a very simple one, and it's the overplaying of certain Christmas songs on the radio. It's really more of a minor pet peeve and a matter of taste, but personally I can do without all the so-called variety stations playing every version of White Christmas that has ever been recorded. This is particularly true about the version by Bing Crosby, whom I happen to be related to, ironically enough. Just because, to be honest, there's something about his slow and somber singing that I find incredibly depressing. In fact, the big reason that I dislike Christmas carols as a whole is because 9 times out of 10 they convey a sense of inflated joy and bliss that simply doesn't exist outside of 1950s sitcoms and possibly the business end of a big fat joint. Mind you, the bright side of this is that you can learn to tune it out to a certain extent, especially when you can just turn off the radio. The second beef I have is a very common one, but it's one that isn't going away. People making a huge deal out of shopping for perfect presents. Damn, that reminds me, I need to get presents for Stephanie, Megan, and my family. Anyway, I know that with any major shopping season, the stores need a big lead-up time, fair enough. But why exactly did I see a Sears with Christmas trees out in the middle of August? Please tell me that someone's calendar was a bit fast that day. I'm serious. The goofy part is that some shopping gurus out there have actually said on talk shows that in order to save the most money, people shouldn't even start their shopping until a week or two before Christmas. Are these people fucking kidding me? Anyone who's ever been near a mall in the middle of December knows that by then you will need to deploy some major artillery just to get a parking spot, never mind find anything really nice for your loved ones. My motto is, screw the dollar signs, plan ahead, and just get something simple and heartfelt. Finally, we get to something more serious that gets brought up every single year in this country and drives me up the wall every single time. Namely, all this garbage about the role of religion in public holiday displays. And yes, I said holiday there as opposed to Christmas. That's for one simple reason that a lot of people in my part of Canada seem to forget. Christmas isn't the only holiday being celebrated in the middle to end of December. Many people apparently don't get that while Christianity is the largest single religion practiced in Canada, it is hardly the only one. As of 2001, 77.1% of us are Christians, 16.5% are atheist or agnostic, and 6.3% practice something else, such as Judaism or Islam. According to my calendar, Hanukkah and Kwanzaa are being celebrated at around the same time as Christmas, and my understanding is that those who are practicing pagans will be celebrating Yule at the same time as well. So why not wish these people some joy as well? If the various forms of government go to the trouble of supporting public nativity scenes, then what's wrong with making some space for menorahs, which would actually cover both Hanukkah and Kwanzaa? Besides, the phrase that gets people's knickers in a knot about this thing in the first place is Happy Holidays. I never understood what's wrong with that. Somebody's just wishing that whatever you're celebrating at this time of year, you enjoy it. Even if your tiny part of the world is surrounded by Christians, did the thought ever cross your mind to just think of this as wishing people Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year? That's honestly what I thought it was for most of my life. That being said, some of the bickering over Christmas trees is a little bit much. The fact is, the Christmas tree was originally a pagan symbol from their own celebrations, namely a Yule tree. So on the one hand, it's definitely not something that any one faith has a monopoly on. Second, it's a frickin' tree. How anal retentive do you have to be about it being set up in the lobby of some office building or to give it such a lifeless renaming as holiday tree? I'm quite fine with enjoying it on its own merits, thank you very much. If one wanted to make it sound more inclusive, how about Yuletide tree, or festive tree, or something that actually sounds specific and charming? Alright, that's about all I have to say about this. So to everyone out there, have a happy Christmas, happy Yule, happy Hanukkah, and fun Kwanzaa, and pretty much anything else that you happen to be celebrating soon. Just have a nice time with those that you care about. And before I wrap this up, a little reminder that the deadline for Douchebag of the Year nominations is December 19th. So, until then, see you in 2009. Happy holidays. Enough said.